So I got Diablo 3 for free, but I'd like to, assure everyone that even if I get games for free, I don't review them good just because of that. I review them on their fun factor, like normal. So first and foremost, I think this has pretty good graphics. Not, of course, compared to the PC version, but typical console version, especially in the cutscenes, very, very gorgeous. And then that can also tie into the level design. I was really, really impressed with all the level designs in this game, and it really immersed me into that atmosphere. So, like, if we were in a part of, hell or some sort of demon world, I felt like I was in that demon world. And if we were just in a normal human, village, I felt like I was in a normal human village. And the voice acting isn't terrible by any standards, any RPG standards. So it's not bad, not great, amazing like some games, but that's beside the point. This is a huge MMO or RPG action adventure game. It is insanely fun to play with other people online in this game. It's just more fun playing with other people because of the array of characters you can choose from. So if a barbarian is having trouble on, like this one part where they need ranged attacks or magic, they can join someone who has a class that's different. And it's just, again, it's always fun playing with other people, even if it isn't for tactical purposes. So in a way, it's fun four-player co-op, but at the same time, it's even more fun because it has a sort of strategy to it. And there's plenty of exploration, not just in the size of the maps, but also because the maps, or some of them, kind of reset upon you revisiting there. So if you try to fill out the entire map your first try, it'll all be for nothing, because when you come back, it will just be reset, and you have to discover the new things all along the way. And I love that. It kind of improved the replayability because all the things weren't in the same place, so it was fun to go back into the same area and say, oh, that's not there, or that wasn't there before, and this is here now. So the menus of Diablo 3 are actually pretty good. I mean, at first glance, you're looking at and you see all these circles on your character and all these things, different things you equipped, and you're like, oh my god, how am I ever gonna get a hold of this? But you do really quickly within the game once you start playing. You get a feel for the menus. It's probably one of the easiest menus in an RPG, action adventure, MMO type game I've played in a long time. The replayability in this game is insane. It took me about 50 hours to play the story 4 different times on different modes, and do the post-game secret boss fights, which I've uploaded and you can see if you truly care. And then on top of that, there's different difficulty modes. And even when I was like a fully decked out Paragon level 4 character, some of the difficulties still gave me great trouble. So there's more incentive to, go out there, play with friends, get new equipment, get new gear, face higher difficulties. And I thought that was something really well enacted. And then touching upon legendaries in this game. I don't know why, but the way legendaries work in this game is if they drop, there's a giant beam of light indicating this is a legendary, and every time that happened, my heart skipped a beat because all right, new equipment, get it. So when a game can do that, you know they did something right. And lastly, the gameplay is just phenomenal. It's very fun, easy to master. When you do a bunch of combos, it's awesome. You can choose your own skills. This gameplay is very, very fun, probably the pinnacle of this game. Now the cons. The way the game is structured with the menus and cutscenes and pushing, circle or X to not go or go into a boss battle are kind of screwed up, because there was multiple times where I was doing something in my menu, trying to equip my character, and I accidentally skipped a cutscene, or I accidentally pushed no to join a boss battle, so I couldn't go with my friends to join a boss battle because they went without me. And that was one of the big things in this game that really annoyed me, because you would think that one of the commands would override the other commands, but no, it's like all simultaneous. So if you push X to equip something, you may as well skip the in-text dialogue cutscene, or you may have just selected, yes, you're going into a boss fight even if you aren't ready. Now, if you're going to play this game offline, which I don't recommend, the AI teammates can get stuck on things or not be able to follow you, and then they'll be teleported to your location just because you're too far ahead. And also, the maps feel recycled, and I know I commented saying, the level design is great. It is. But some of the maps, different maps, not the same map, feel kind of recycled. Like they use the same exact plot plan, or they use the same exact, picture for each thing, and it kind of, I saw this and I'm like, I can't really complain, but it is a con, it is there, I can't not see it. Lastly, there are some frame rate and lag issues which were very hampering due to just like the whole disconnect lag type experience. So I would really recommend having a good internet connection before you dive in to the co-op of Diablo 3. So I'd say if you are into action-adventure games, buy Diablo 3. But if you're not especially into MMOs, RPGs, action-adventure, those types of games, I'd say rent Diablo 3, because mix that in with a possible bad connection and you may not have a good time.